Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Impy, and I'm bringing you today some ranked battle play on the BattleSpot using the Championship battle rules. So, why don't I show off my team? So, what you're seeing up at the top of the screen is my current VGC 2017 team. We got some of you might know, some of you might recognize some of them. Well, in particular, just two of them. Two of them being Pheromosa, or as I've nicknamed her, Ophelia. Then we've got our Romulus, my Kommo-o. Then we got Brienna, my Mudsdale. Coming up for the number 4 slot, we got Armina, my Lycanroc, midday form. For the number 5th slot, I've got Tapu Fini. My goodness, that Tapu took me a long time to get, mostly because it's in a beast ball. Beast ball Tapu Fini. And finally we got Alexandra, my Tsareena. So this battle I'm only going to be showing off like 4 of them. So here we go. Let's show them all. So let's go off with this. So here we go. So I don't know who my opponent is for this battle. Just some player, but they're going to be sending out a Salazzle and a Pheromosa, and I lead with my own Pheromosa and Romulus, my Kommo-o. So this battle was fairly short, but my opponent goes for the overheat starting off, and I survive it. So I'm thinking my opponent's Pheromosa also has a whatchamacallit, like a Focus Sash, but they don't have the Focus Sash. So, rest in peace there, Pheromosa. Yeah, Romulus has the Choice Scarf there. So, I go up for the bounce. Not sure if I was faster, but I was faster, so I won. So, out comes the Tapu Lele. So, already my Kommo-o, my Romulus, isn't going to be surviving, but they pull out the Salazzle, so I'm thinking that's a Choice Scarf for Salazzle. And they bring in Pelipper to bring in the Drizzle. Don't know why they're bringing in the Drizzle, but I think they're going to be setting up the Tailwind, I believe. Yeah, I think this is where they set up Tailwind. But I get rid of the Psychic Surge by bringing in the Misty Surge. So, for those of you who don't know, Psychic Surge prevents, prevents priority moves, so there's that. But Misty Surge prevents status moves. So out comes the Protect from my opponent. I'm trying to use the Poison Jab, but I miss because they Protect. And yeah, there's the Tailwind. So my opponent is a lot faster than me. So I use this chance to set up the Aqua Wing for my Tapu Fini. She's doing pretty well. She's doing pretty well so far. But I got a little secret weapon for my Tapu Fini. So, out comes the Thunderbolt. Tapu Fini takes it like a boss. And here comes my secret weapon. That's right, I gave her, I believe, an Agua Berry, which gives her 50% HP provided she doesn't hate bitter medicine, or bitter food. I believe it's bitter, but my Pheromosa, she couldn't outspeed I forgot the name. The Pelipper, there we go. But I send out the Muddy Water to try and do some damage. I get some bonus damage thanks to the rain. Didn't get the accuracy drop that I was hoping for. But it's okay. I'm still chilling. So I send in Armina, my Lycanroc. Protect here because I know they're gonna bring out the water, the Hydro Pump. There we go, the Hydro Pump. The Hydro Pump's coming, so I try to endure it, try to stay away. So here's where things got interesting. I didn't think my Tapu Fini was gonna do that much damage, but then it's a crit. So crit mattered right there. Tapu Lele is gone. Pelipper's lost some accuracy, and I am still kicking with Tapu Fini, and now Armina is up on the field. So here comes the Salazzle. So the Salazzle is definitely Choice Scarf, but I have the Accelerock. So I go for the priority move, thanks to no longer having Psychic Surge. So the Salazzle goes down. So all that's left is now the Pelipper. So the Pelipper goes for the Scald. Poor Armina couldn't survive. Rest in peace, my Lycanroc. But she did well, she did well. She definitely did well. So I send out the Moonblast. And there goes Pelipper. So automatically this team is doing fairly well. That was actually a very good battle on my team's part. So well done, well done there. So I'm gonna show off. Yeah, I think there's enough time for one more battle. So I'm gonna show off one more battle that I had. And what do you know? Who is my opponent? It's Ash. Who hasn't beaten Ash before? So same lead. Ophelia, Romulus, and my opponent sends out a double dragon lead. Double pseudo dragon lead. Well, here's what I have to say to that. If that Garchomp did not have that focus sash, he would have been knocked out right then and there. So Ophelia here goes for the high jump kick, risky hit onto the Goodra. Down goes the Goodra. Yeah, Goodra may have some powerful special defenses, but it doesn't have the defenses to match. And here's where things went from bad to worse for my opponent. He goes for the outrage on Ophelia. So there goes that. Now, out comes the Mimikyu. I know that the Mimikyu is going to try and go for the sneaky Shadow Sneak. So I send in Tsareena. And what do you know? Tsareena blocks it thanks to her queenly majesty, allowing my Ophelia to take down the Garchomp. Unfortunately, there goes my Ophelia, thanks to the rough skin. That was well played on my opponent's part. He had the rough skin. But at least I took down both of his pseudo-legendaries without losing any of mine, really. Well, except for Ophelia. Now, out comes Tapu Koko. Now I know that Tapu Koko is very powerful, especially those people who are running timid Tapu Kokos. So I take the risk. Well, I don't really take much of a risk. I just toss out the flash cannon, trying to bring down the Mimikyu's disguise. So I'm currently down 1, but my opponent is down 2. So Tsareena takes a hidden power. I believe that maybe hidden power poison, hidden power fire or something, maybe hidden power ice. But ow, this is gonna hurt. I lose Romulus here. Poor Romulus. He could not take that play route. So I throw out the Trop Kick. I'm trying to bring down this Mimikyu because I can't deal with both Mimikyu and Tapu Koko. My team just doesn't have that much firepower on it. Mostly made for trying to either outspeed or outlast one of the two. So I send in Tapu Fini here. So Tapu Fini is going to go for the Misty Surge. Going to remove that electrical surge, prevent him from, powering up his electric type moves. So Tapu Fini here take this Thunderbolt like a boss again. And so I'm going to pop my berry here. I swear, Tapu Fini is doing so much work. And here comes the X-Scissor. And I barely survived. Tsareena barely survives this. And that was thanks to the that was thanks to the attack drop from that Trop Kick. Without that, I probably wouldn't have survived. So I'm going to throw out another Trop Kick onto the Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko loses some attack power. And I believe this will be the final blow. Yeah, my opponent goes for the Dazzling Gleam. He's trying to knock out both. But Tapu Fini is just too tanky. Even with a crit, she's just too tanky. I lose Tsareena here. Even with the Life Orb, it's not enough. And, well, Mike Tapu finishes off his Tapu. So well done, Tapu Fini. Well done, my Tapu Fini. So of the 4 matches I've played so far, I've lost 1, but I've won 3. So you know what? Let me show off my third battle. So yeah, Tapu Fini is definitely doing a lot of work. What she doesn't have in the offensive power, she makes up for in her bulk and being tanky. So out comes Tsareena, my opponent Tsareena, and Tapu Lele. So already this isn't looking good for my two Pokemon. But I'm gonna throw out the flamethrower. Romulus knows flamethrower, just in case we come up against Pokemon like this. And I tried to go for the poison jab onto the Tapu. And I really probably should have doubled up onto the Tsareena, but I didn't. So there goes that. So now the Tsareena goes for the Protect. And I, in my infinite wisdom, tried again to go for the flamethrower onto the Tapu. Or not onto the Tapu, but to Tsareena. So my Pheromosa goes for the Tapu poison jab. It did some fairly decent damage, but well, there goes my Kommo-o. He went down like a trooper. There goes my Romulus. Romulus went down like a trooper. So out comes my Tapu Fini. So there goes the Psychic Surge. Out comes the Misty Terrain. Tapu Lele's gonna go for the Protect. I figured it was gonna go for that. So what do? I go for the Poison Jab onto the Tsareena. And, well, that didn't knock it out. But I go for the Reflect onto my team. Gonna protect myself against some physical attacks. And this Pokemon knows both Reflect and Light Screen, so that was really impressive. I also think it was holding onto the Life Clay. But I go for the lunge thinking maybe I can knock it out, and I knock it out. So well done. Well done, Ophelia. Well done. So far it's evenly matched, but my opponent goes for the Psychic Z power, I believe, onto Tapu Fini. And this just goes to show how strong my Tapu Fini is for special defenses. Watch how much damage she endures. Ow! She survives, she takes the berry, and just to add insult to the injury, I'm gonna bust out the Aqua Wing. So not only is she almost back to full HP, but now she's got some restorative health. Now she can restore her health. Now here's where I know I'm faster, so watch what I do here. My opponent goes for the Protect. I know they're going to try to Protect. I'm going to pull out the Bounce for my Pheromosa Ophelia. So I'm faster than his Pheromosa. He tried to go for the Poison Jab onto my Pheromosa. I go for the Muddy Water to break his Focus Sash if he has one. Now obviously Tapu Lele survives, because they were protected, but now there's no Focus Sash onto the Pheromosa. And without the Pheromosa's Focus Sash, they're not going to survive. So they pull their Pheromosa out and bring in the Marowak. I, on the other hand, went for a different target. But I'm forced to deal with the Marowak. Well, Ophelia hangs on to her Focus Sash. I go for the Moonblast onto Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele takes it like a boss. So this battle's still going on. Both of us are still evenly matched. And once again, Tapu Lele is going to Protect. And I'm going to go for the Safety Bounce just in case. So I'm faster than this Marowak. I send out the Muddy Water. Marowak survives. Man, those light screens and those reflects are really saving this guy's Pokemon. Without them, he would not have lasted this long. But my reflect goes down. The mist is down for me as well. So there goes my Misty Terrain. He goes for the Protect as well. And I go for the Bounce, but I predicted it this time, and Tapu Lele gets the Parahax Oh, the Parahex goes down, but the Psychic comes out and goes into Tapu Fini. But Tapu Fini is just too tanky. And, well, that paralysis ain't gonna really matter much, because here comes the Muddy Water. Tapu Lele goes down. So now it's 3-2. And now my opponent's defenses are starting to fall down. His Reflect is down, his Pheromosa has no Focus Sash. I'm still faster than both of his Pokemon. So I'm gonna bust out the Poison Jab, bring down his Pheromosa, so he can't outspeed me. And more Beast Boost is gonna give me some more speed. Not that it really matters. I'm gonna toss out the Reflect just in case we establish my defenses. And now here comes the Marowak's Shadow Bone. Tapu Fini again takes it like a boss. Of course, I'm now down to almost no HP, but my opponent, seeing the inevitable, because I still had my pocket, my lovely little pocket Romulus in the background. No, wait, I didn't have him in the background. No, I think I had someone else. Oh wait, no, I had Brienna in the background. Yeah, I still had Brienna in the background. But in any case, 4 battles, and 3 of them were wins. I didn't record the loss because it was just a complete steamroll. It was against the Celesteela and a Sandstorm team featuring like a Lycanroc midday with I forget the actual Pokemon, but it's another rock Pokemon. But in any case, I thank you all for watching this championship battles on the BattleSpot. Tune in next time and stay tuned for more videos. I am your host, Impy, and I will see you all next time. Comment and subscribe down below. Do you like my team? Do you think it sucks? Let me know what you think. I'll listen to everything. Until then, stay tuned.